and welcome to the AABA Pro-Am Basketball League at Academy USA. Your commentators for today is Rich Elmoyne, along with our newest team member, George Kakijian. George, thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Rich. Thank you for having us.
For those familiar with George Kakijian, one of the co-founders of Fanzia.io. Fanzia.io helping us with the production of this match, all things digital. In a few moments, we'll get more details on that. But today's starters, we have Sarkis, Dabagian, Baramjian, along with Odiambo for the Armens. And for Avan, you have Barsigian, Kaluna, Sokol, Kirkayan, and Irapetian.
Now, don't forget, this is Coach Newton's first game on the Armens. The players are saying he runs a tight ship, so we'll see what strategy he's been cooking up. Armen, with their disciplinary issues in the past, looks like a completely different team now.
The Armens have a lot of new pieces, clearly led by this Odiambo team, Odiambo captain role, as Avan and Armens go through a kerfuffle for the ball.
Now, Fred will find his rhythm. He always does.
So, reminder, this is the Academy USA Game of the Week. The team behind the broadcast have found importance in this match and seen relevance as Avan looks to get some kind of momentum going. Armens looks to get some kind of momentum going. Dabagian headed to the line for the first time today. First team foul for the Avan. Like you mentioned, George, a lot of new faces on this Armens team coming out on top of the last match in their first game since losing the championship against the Harazdan. But hey, George, I mean, let's talk about also Harazdan and where they fall in this, because Harazdan beat Armens, however, they're nowhere near the power rankings.
You know, I think everyone's counting them out too quickly. Tevan Khudatian, one of the most consistent players in this league. Harazdan lineup, apparently they were missing some of the guys. We'll find out what they got a bye week this week. We'll find out what they got cooking up next week.
On the other hand, the argument is Harazdan should not be losing an opening match, as Kaluna goes with the emphatic block, when they had just won the championship. You can't just come out flat. As Sokol lets it fly.
They did lose Austin Pope, so I think the team's got to find their rhythm. Coach Arajajayan will be, drawing things up on the clipboard, making some adjustments. JT Terrell expected to make his debut soon. Was almost absent all of last season, so we're really excited for his return. Game, Andrew with the steals. It's tough to get past this defense. Ooh, gets hit there. No call by the referee.
Low-scoring match so far, dare I say, for both the Austin Cole, literally on the marketing flyer for Avan today. Not here, and wondering what may have happened there. But Austin Cole, an integral piece of their offensive performance last week, scored 29 points, 5 assists, had plenty of rebounds all around as well, as Baramjian finds Odiambo, but no good.
This Armens team is looking a little flat-footed at the moment. Not a lot of movement going on.
And for those that tuned in last week, Alex Sokol, number 17 for the Avan, is an absolute lethal scorer from beyond the arc. Kirkayan has 10 seconds on the shot clock. Sokol open, doesn't find him. Kirkayan to Irapetian. Irapetian lets it fly. No good. Lots of contact there, George, but you love to see consistency from the referees. That's all we've been seeing this season as part of the crew. Scores now 3-2, 5:45 left in the first quarter. For those keeping up with halftime, make sure to join us for our Coach's Corner. Irapetian brings it up on the left-hand side, drives in, finds corner, tapped away from Sarkis. Kevin Sarkis, number 11, one of the new faces as well. We're going to get a first substitutions for the Armens. In goes Suren Meliksetian. and Hovik Arisian. Hovik Arisian was 1 point shy away from being considered for the player of the game last week. He had 21 points and 10 rebounds. George, how important is it that when you come in with a new branding to really cause a havoc through the channels?
Oh, Fred. Oh, nice. Might get a replay later on from the free throw camp. Rich, what you said is super important. I mean, you got to come into the league and just wreak any havoc that you can, create your space in the team. But the chemistry is what's important. It's what sets the good teams apart from the ones that aren't on the top.
Kirkayan finds Arapetian, and it's good. Arapetian beats the clock. Kuo, a traveling call, can be seen from LAX. Or I guess Burbank Airport is a closer one, but what I was trying to get at is the distance. I could see that travel from afar, George. That's what I'm trying to say. Anyways. 4-5, 4:30 left on the clock in the first quarter. Arapetian brings it up, guarded by Meliksetsian. Opens up his Kirkayan, wants it, doesn't get it. Goroyan on the other end. Kaluna, guarded by Odiambo. Ball remains on the same side of the basketball court. 12 seconds on the shot clock remaining. We're going to see some subs coming in for Avan.
This Akko Kaluna-Fred matchup might be one of my favorite matchups in the league.
Oh, definitely. I mean, it's a complete change for what Kaluna is used to. As well as Fred, to be fair.
Now, he does have long-distance shooting abilities. Pulls up. Oh, no good.
Arisian, what I believe is the X factor for this Armens team, has quite the story. Tabarian lets it fly, no good for the former Providence guard. Arapetian has Goroyan to his right, selects Sokol to his left. Sokol goes up. Oh.
No good.
The presence of Rennie Lual, cousin of Fred Odiambo, was a little too much for Sokol. Lual finds Tabarian, great pass. Tabarian goes up, no good. Tipped by Lual. Arisian's there. He's going to try to go up against Kaluna. Lots of contact, and it's good. George Arisian already making his mark on the stat line.
I mean, he made his mark last week as well. Armens had a good result. Seems like a key part of Coach Newton's lineup and rotation.
Great block.
Another block by Fred.
Sokol's got the touch, and you can clearly tell last match, bunch of three-pointers. He let it fly at a high percentage too. Rennie Lual guarded by Sokol. Pass to Odiambo. To Meliksetsian. Thinks about it. Gets his guy in the air. Basket. No good. What could have been Meliksetsian's first basket of the year. Arisian one more time. No good. Rebound Kaluna in an effort. Arapetian clearly gets passed by Arisian and almost.
Recovery on Rennie Lual.
A little miscommunication going on from Avan.
Oh,
and a foul.
We heard that from all the way at the commentator's table. And he'll be up for two.
We're here at Academy USA in Glendale, California for those new to the AABA Pro-Am Basketball League. And for all our newcomers, make sure to press subscribe, that red button below. Subscribing to our YouTube channel gets you access to all the games on a weekly basis. Brought to you by Fanzia.io. Substitutions for Avan once more. Checking in is Michael Kirkayan. Rene Gonzalez is in for the first time. And who else but one of the best defenders in this entire league, Harag Yazigian. George, you're very familiar with all kinds of different sports, soccer and basketball specifically. How important is it to have a Sergio Ramos on your team or a Harag Yazigian for this AABA formula here?
There's someone in the anchor sweeping up when the team falls apart, keeping it all together. I think both teams have some of the best defensive assets. And, you know, it's going to be tough. The offense has really got to put in work on both teams.
As Kevin Sarkis muscles his way down, Gonzalez was just enough to bother it.
Got to shake that off.
Gonzalez against Lual. Lual guarding him very closely. Kirkayan cuts through. Yazidian wants it. Miscommunication once more for the Avan. And ball remains in the hands of the Avan. Manuel Bullion must not be liking what he's seeing currently. Score 7-7, 1:45 left to go in the quarter. He's without one of his best players, Austin Cole. And a foul called on Serab Jajayan. Sokol, good. Sokol with the three right off the out-of-bounds play. Extends a lead to 10-7. Arisian against Barsegian. Barsegian guarding him well. Sarkis comes around to open up. Odiambo grabs it, but before that, it's a foul on Barsegian. The only foul so far is on Akil Kaluna with 2 and 1 on Serab Jajayan. 1:24 left on the quarter. We're going to get a quick timeout. We'll be back. And we're back at the AABA Paran Basketball League here at Academy USA. Odiambo already making his mark, 10-9. I know. Sokol had his defender on the floor. What a great three-pointer. Extends this lead to 13-9. Great defense by Gonzalez. A foul on Arisian, and that might just be a clear path foul, George. Dare I say, as an instant replay there, thanks to our Fanzia team helping us out with that. That could be a clear path foul. However, there is an option for a VAR review. Do you tap into this? With close to a minute left, not sure if that would be the smartest move, but take the challenge. Why not? Be risky. Joseph Kuo happily cheers for the missed free throw. Gotta love the energy around here. And another free throw coming Gonzalez's way. Makes the free throw is Gonzalez. He's always smiling. Odiambo looking at the commentator bench. 49 seconds left, 21 on the shot clock. Kirkayan wants something from Barsegian. Great screen by Yazidian on Sokol. Yazidian cuts through. Sokol has it, 4 seconds. He's going to have to let it fly. It's good! Bang! Alex Sokol. He's firing it up this first quarter. 20 on the shot, 18 on the clock, 16 on the shot clock, approximately a second difference. Odiambo tries to get himself down low. He does. Up he goes, the 7-footer. Kirkayan to Barsegian. There's 5 seconds left, and a foul called on the pass. 17-11, 4.4 left on the clock. And for those wondering where the clock is, too bad for you Gen Zers with the attention span of a squirrel. We are taking the clock out and ensuring nowhere on the screen due to technical difficulties. But it's okay, we move on. Inbound to Kaluna. He's going to have to let it fly. It's good! Ako Kaluna. What a shot by Kaluna. One before that was by Sokol. Wow, what a way to end the quarter. 19-11. The next fresh 10 minutes of second quarter action will come in a few. And we're back on the stream here at AABA Pro-Am Basketball League's Academy USA.
What an end to that first quarter, Rich. Ako Kaluna with the shock, double team, pulled up, all the confidence in the world. He took it.
Armens Drew Dabagian
with some new energy. Oh!
What a
nice
block by Sokol. It's been all Sokol for Avan. Sokol.
Another three. No good. Mike Kirkayan.
What a shot.
What a shot.
Kirkayan, Avan coming alive, 22-11 against the number 2 power-ranked Armens Basketball Club. Manager Newton here to watch his Armens Basketball Club. As Odiambo.
Fred using his height.
Right above him. George, a 7-footer on the team. Quite a decisive move.
You know, they don't come by often. Someone as versatile as Fred. What a shot.
Barsegian with the 3. That's 3 3-pointers in a row for the Avan.
Yeah, someone as versatile as Fred with that kind of height really doesn't come by as often as you might like.
GM Newton on the other end saying pick up at half if you're the Armens, but already Avan well across the half court and a lot of contact by Baramjian.
Players
but no
complaining for
call.
that end one. Referees didn't see it.
Dabagian, guarded by Barsegian, gets the screen from Odiambo.
A lot of contact and another turnover by Armens. This is getting out of hand.
Yazidian, it's good! And one play by Harad Yazidian.
Completely dominating up until now, Rich. I struggle to see, Armens, a historically dominant team in this league, is really having trouble finding its new rhythm. Coach Newton's got to go to the drawing board and really figure this out.
28-13. As you mentioned, Newton must not be liking what he sees currently. And a free throw by Yazidian.
No good.
Can't get the 3-point conversion. And a big thank you to our Fanzia team. That was on your screen right there.
Odiambo.
Baramjian's open. Will he give it some? He does. Arisian now. Shoots it from the corner. No good. Gonzalez the rebound, and up they go.
I think Armens has got to find some higher percentage shooting ranges.
And Barsegian almost.
Take some difficult shots. The ball movement isn't what it's supposed to be.
The ball into Kuo, and dare I say a shooting foul during the shot? George, would you call that a shooting foul?
I don't see it, honestly.
I mean, he did throw it at the rim, and a foul was called.
The referees do have a closer look, Rich. And the referees we trust.
Definitely one of those coulda, shoulda, woulda moments. Arisian goes up, air ball, goes up again. And this time it's good.
Mike Kirkane carrying the ball.
George, you've been tasked with the job alongside with Joe Bibikian, our producer, as Kirkane misses it there, to build a Gumri City basketball club from the ground. What is it like building a team from the ground up?
You know, we were kind of inspired by the Beckham story, honestly. Just the idea of an expansion team, starting it from scratch, building a squad. You know, we struggled last week. We're looking to, come back this week. It's a nice journey. Everything from designing a logo to finding the right players, fit your roster, designing the jerseys. You know, it's been a labor of love, to be honest, and we're really enjoying it.
And, to continue that conversation, something great's happening. And something great, if you want to taste it, Masi's Kebab.
Something great is always happening at Masi's Kebab.
Make sure to visit their flagship location, finally open.
Their new location on Glendale Avenue in Colorado, looking really nice. Got to stop by and get a tasty meal.
Big thank you to them for supporting the league. As Joseph Kuo goes in
and it's good.
Sinks the second. 7 minutes and 10 seconds left to go in the half. 29-16. It's been all Avan. Handoff pass. Wide open Ira Petsian. Kirkane finds him. Finds Sokol along the run. Sokol lets it fly. It's good. Sokol.
Really the key player on this team today, Rich. What do you think?
I think Alex Sokol has really made a difference today for this Avan club. Maybe the first game was a little bit of jitters for team chemistry, but even then, he was stellar that day. As Ira Petsian. And a timeout called by the Armens. We'll be back after a few. Scores 31-16, 6:44 on the clock. Welcome back to the AABA Pro-Am Basketball League. Rich Elmoyne along with George Kakijian here. George, we saw a lot of action so far.
Great
and
ball movement.
It still has been Alex Sokol. What do you got to say, George?
I mean, this is the most impressive performance I've seen from Avan in maybe several seasons. Coach Manuel Bullion really seems like he got this lineup right. And they were missing Austin Cole. My expectations for the results of this game so far is completely misaligned than what is actually occurring. Ako Kaluna, a lot of contact.
And for those that were interested to know what happened on the call last, there was a backcourt violation on the Armens, something you really don't want to do, an unforced error. Too many unforced errors can add up.
I think this is easy money for Ako.
IMEG, thank you for their partnership. A big thank you to our friends in Pasadena that help the world go round. Engineering firm based in Pasadena.
First one was good by Kaluna.
Big
Second
Armenian,
one should be as well.
Big Armenian community in Pasadena, George.
Yeah, I mean, all of LA.
All of LA, really.
The Armenian community is pretty scattered around.
Dabagian. Great defense by
great
Ira
defense.
Petsian, the former D3 hooper in Illinois. Finds Kirkayan. Kirkayan thinks about it. Defense by Dabagian, but I could have heard the slap from
I did
here.
too, but doesn't sound like he believes it's a foul. Referees obviously have a closer look, and I did hear it from here, like you said, Rich.
And another timeout. We'll be back with more after the break.
I don't imagine Coach Benoit has a lot to talk about. We are back with some AABA action, Rich. What an exciting game it's been so far. The Armens really got to step this up.
Defensively, the Armens have not been getting the job done, and you can tell.
Defensively all over the place. Avan really have a good handle on this game. Luna with the rebound. Mike Kirkayan for three. And it's good.
Kirkayan, the former Crespi hooper, recently with Burbank in the Pan-Armenian Games. Dabagian thinks about it. Doesn't go. Rini Lual goes up. It's good for Rini Lual. They're going to need a lot more of action or activity from the Armens if they want anything going on.
Meltdown by Armens again. This team just can't get their defensive strategy in order.
Arisian, a lot of one-on-one action here for the Armens. Not getting much going on. No passing will not get you far, George. And I think
another three by Mike Kirkayan.
And it's good.
This found his rhythm.
This Avan team is going through an offensive campaign that we have yet to see before. 42-18, and it's only the second quarter with 5 minutes left. Lual to Meliksetian to Arisian. Arisian tries to get Sokol in the air. It's good. What a shot by Arisian. Trying to get an offensive rhythm going. Arisian guarded by Jajayan.
They need a lifeline soon. They got to step it up real quick before this gets out of hand.
Yazigian to Kirkayan. 9 seconds left on the shot clock. Kaluna's coming to set the screen for Kirkayan. Slips out as Kaluna. Oh. And the ball was tipped out, says the referee. 3 seconds left on the shot clock. 4:19 on the game clock as we see that instant replay. Smooth shot by Kirkayan. Kaluna, he's going to think about it. Gets Lual in the air.
Three. Oh, no good.
Shot clock violation before it hits the ground. 22-point game. What an extension of the lead.
Andrew Dabagian with 2 points today. What do you think's going on, Rich?
Well,
one of my favorite players in this league really just missing in the action today.
I know you're mentioning it on that end, but let's talk about Avan on the other end. 15 points by Sokol, 11 by Kirkayan, 5 by Barsigian. It's just all over. 4 even by Yazigian.
It just looks so composed today, Rich.
Sokol unable to get the ball to Ira Petsian, recognizes what could have happened there. Another three-pointer could have been dropped. As Garoyan enters the game, out goes Yazigian, as does Barsegian come into the game for Kirkayan. Jajayan and Dabagian on top in the 2-3. Armens are now in a 2-3 zone, essentially forcing Avan to shoot. Let's see what happens here. Sokol.
For three. No good.
What do you think about this Armens team going in a zone against a very well shooting Avan.
I mean, they're trying everything they can, Rich, and honestly, I don't blame them. Something's not right today, and they got to figure it out, and they got to do it quick.
Irapetian to Sokol. Sokol thinks about it. Odiambo ahead of him. Kaluna gets the ball, guarded
He
by
might pull up
Jajayan.
from here, honestly. Wouldn't be surprised.
Just the half
And he
size of
did.
Kaluna.
Money!
Kaluna.
And it's good. Kaluna never surprises me on distance. He'll just shoot from anywhere. I don't think we have a center in this league that shoots the way Akko does.
Arisian tries it out. No good. Garoyan with the rebound. Out go the Avan. They keep on pushing. Sokol open. Finds Irapetian. Irapetian, beautiful pass to Garoyan. Gets it over Odiambo.
Difficult shot, Rich.
And nothing. Blue all. Oh, beautiful
good
play.
step.
And Odiambo with the stuff.
The putback.
45 to 22.
Avan up by 23 with possession.
Great defense by Lual. Jajayan guarding the oversized Kaluna. Jajayan's trying his best against the former NAU athlete, but
That's good.
Kaluna,
Such a high percentage
all
shooter.
the way from Flagstaff, gets that bucket.
You know, Rich, if there was fantasy AABA, Akko Kaluna is one of my favorite picks. High percentage shooter, almost no turnovers.
As you see on the camera, further solidifying your point as Lual to Odiambo by accident. Or shall I say by chance. 2 minutes left to go in a half. Irapetian with the ball. Passes it to Kaluna. Guarded by Odiambo.
For three.
Irapetian.
It's good.
Another three for Irapetian.
This Avan team is just on fire today. Manuel Bullion looks happy, hiding that smile, but he's happy. He'll come tell us about it after the game.
Arisian to Sarkis. Gets it up. It's good by Kevin Sarkis. A lot more activity coming from Sarkis. They're going to need him. For his first 2 points, 1 of 4. Lual brings it the other way.
No one to help him up top, Rich.
Let's hope Rennie Lual is okay.
Great
there.
sportsmanship by Akko Kaluna.
We got our commissioner, Surin Arzumanian, in the building. Surin, the man behind all things technical. Surin, let's get you on the mic very quickly. The newest addition, the VAR, is something everyone's been talking about. What made you kind of bring that to the league's attention?
So that came in to stop the arguing. If they have something to say, we'll listen to the players, and the camera justifies everything.
Surin, we have to let... Oh, a great steal by Barsegian. Arisian's going to try to stop it. He's going
Creates
to go
the space.
ahead. Oh,
No good.
Missed by Barsegian. Gonzalez
An
makes
offensive rebound.
Surin, I
And
got a
another
question
point.
for you. You've had your time in the NBA. Who's been your favorite player to officiate?
Honestly, everybody's been the same to me because my only friends on that court were my partners. So, but overall, you saw class acts. I thought Jordan was the best player because he always brought hard work and class to the game.
I wouldn't expect anything less. Thank you, Surin, for joining the broadcast. And we hope Sarkis Garoyan's doing okay. Looks like he's shaking up. Excuse me, Sarbel Hatami. Sarbel Hatami. A big thank you to our friends over at Splatterhouse on Magnolia Boulevard in Burbank, California. Barbershop, art, and more. Make sure to check out Splatterhouse for all things barbershop, tattoos, and art.
You know, I saw a Splatterhouse commercial sometime last year, and I've never seen a cooler barbershop commercial in my life.
Yeah, the man behind that one, gotta thank Meher Petrosian. Meher Petrosian, the man behind that.
Avan for three. And
Oh.
it's good.
Well, sometimes banks are open on Saturdays.
Armens looking for this misery to end another 20 seconds until they got to regroup and figure out what is going wrong today.
Arisian, deep two. Lets it go. No. Sokol hustling
Offensive
for
rebound.
it. Odiambo to Sarkis.
That's
right
a poor
into the hands of
pass,
Avan.
Rich. I think Fred could have taken that with authority, and he would have came out with 2 points on the other end.
And a timeout called by the Avan, 55-24, making sure they get the last talk before the half. And we're back at AABA Pro-Am Basketball League's home, Academy USA. Academy USA, home of NBA regulation size courts. That's 3 of them. The likes of Kevin Durant, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Chris Paul, and many others visiting Academy USA on a frequently basis. And we're getting started in 5 seconds left in the second quarter.
Looking for another couple points.
Sokol.
Maybe 3.
And the second quarter comes to an end. Score is 55-24. We'll be back with more. I'm here with the GM of Armens Basketball Club, Newton Mayange. Newton, you took over this ball club a little early, I want to say a couple of months ago, and a bunch of new faces, including yourself. What should we expect from Armens Basketball Club this year in contrast to the last?
Well, my biggest thing is I want to make sure I bring a culture of professionalism. I bring a culture of camaraderie, team working together, making sure we utilize our inside presence, which we have a big inside presence. But we also got some new guys who can run the floor on the perimeter. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. Yeah, we're down right now, but our inside game is a big presence that I want to continue to utilize.
You have a background in basketball as well. Big fan of Winning Time, HBO. How does that help you when it comes to managing maybe egos, maybe playmakers, all kind of different personalities? How does that background really help you in taking care of an Armens Basketball Club looking to make a change?
Well, I was a basketball player myself. I played overseas for a few years in Germany. I also was a sports agent a long time ago. So I like dealing with different personalities because I like to understand. Everybody has their thing that you need to understand about them. When you can find that thing, then you can communicate with each person. And that thing is different with every person. So I've gotten to know these guys. I know what makes them tick. I know what pushes their buttons. I know what I need to get out of them based on their needs and what they tell me that they need. So it's just communication. That's all.
And thank you so much for joining us this season, and we're excited to see you for the rest of it as well. Make sure to tune in for our third quarter and watch Armens and Avan in our Game of the Week, brought to you by Academy USA. I am here live with Menoa Aboulian, head coach of the Avan. You're currently up by more than 20 points against Armens Basketball Club, who is power ranked at number 2. What kind of mentality did you come into the game as you are completely dishing a bunch of 3 points left and right?
Well, we just got to play defense, get stops, and then offense will take care of itself. We got good players on offense, so the shots, whether they go in or not, is kind of secondary as long as we can keep the momentum going on defense. So we've held them to 24. I think that's more impressive than whatever we put up. So,
Menoa, thank you for your time. Good luck in the second half. We'll be back. Third quarter on its way.
And we're live, Rich. Second half. Let's see what the Armens have drawn up. See what adjustments they've made. Fred Odiambo, he got tripped up, but it was good. Great execution.
I got to talk with Newton earlier, and he was mentioning professionalism. Clearly, you can tell in this Armens Basketball Club that it's adding up and valuing up too. Akko Kaluna with the ball for Avan. Guarded by Kuo. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Step back from Damian Lillard range. No good.
Fred's so tall that was almost goaltending, and he didn't even jump.
Deep 2 by Sarkis. And a little bit of life.
Finally finding the rhythm.
A little bit of life, huh?
I mean, I hope it gets closer. You can never write off the Armens team until the final buzzer is sounded. Armen's not happy with this call. Not quite sure what's going on yet.
55-28. Avan's up.
It's Avan ball.
George, I'm not going to put away the Armens yet.
I'm not either.
We've seen a lot of changes happen in this league where deficits mean nothing.
Oh, great three-pointer.
As if Barsegian has something to say about it. He said, I do not believe in what you're saying, Rich. Drew
laser focused. Great
set screen by Odiambo. The Toboggan goes up.
With confidence. Great athletic player.
You're talking confidence. I'm looking at the level of the vertical he went up there.
He's always training, Rich. I always see him at Academy USA, home with the AABA. Always see him training by himself with others.
Ooh, great pass to
Avan with the
Yazijian.
answer back.
60-30, biggest lead so far.
I don't think we've had a deficit like this so far in the season. But don't count them out yet. Great pass. Avan just super composed today.
Yazijian looking at that left hand. Wow, reminds you of Shaquille O'Neal back in the day. Sarkis,
With
the
some
three's
contact.
good.
Great three.
Kevin Sarkis said, I've been on that. He's been known for the
Luna.
three.
No good.
Barsegian, Sokol, he got double teamed. Yazijian thinks about it to Kaluna.
Oh,
great ball movement. Ira
And
Petty
they
with the
deserved
three.
it. Well
It's
deserved
good.
points.
George, what great ball movement by Avan. Of course, Coach Manuel Bullion, no stranger to a playmaker-style game.
Really, this Avan team's reminding me a lot of the Golden State Warriors. Just a lot of great ball movement, a lot of three-point shooters. Great chemistry. I mean, they just look happy today.
And we got ourselves another timeout as we see our replay there by Alik Irapetian. Beautiful three-pointer.
Great three-pointer.
We'll be back with more after a few. And we're back at Academy USA, home of the AABA League. George, what a matchup it's been so far, 67-33. The Avan team is really trying to put the pedal to the metal. Sarkis shoots it, no good. Rebound Kaluna, has Sokol out, finds him.
Wow.
Sokol's gonna go all the way, layup, it's good. Alex Sokol with
Find
the
that open
assist.
pass.
by
Uncle Kaluna
Kaluna.
with great vision there. And all that traffic to see that run.
Baramjian against Irapetian. What a lineup by Armens. Currently on the floor is Debagian, Baramjian, Odiambo, Sarkis, and Kuo. Got to get the movement on the offense. Baramjian,
Short.
air ball. Irapetian brings it on the right-hand side, guarded by Baramjian. Irapetian's got to use his speed against Baramjian. Kaluna finds Sokol. Going to find offense around
three.
him. Unable
Offensive
to.
rebound from Avan. Another try, and it's good. This is getting out of hand, Rich.
Yeah, I know. It's
The
score.
Armens came back,
69-33
scored a couple
now.
points at the second half. Thought they got the momentum back, but Avan has been able to answer back.
And another bucket, this time for the Armens. Got to stop the bleeding at some point. 3 quarters are more than well past and only 35 points on the clock. Excuse me, on the shot clock. On the board, excuse me.
Oh, great defense, but it's a foul, according to the referee. I thought that was a bit clean, a little bit of contact,
Went for
but
the ball.
referee with a better look.
Getting ready for the next match, Gyumri City Basketball Club versus Artsakh Basketball Club. But first, let's give a big thank you to our friends at Albert Abkarian and Associates. Our friends knowing the legal game better than anyone else. Make sure to check them out.
Albert's been a great support for this league. He's also got a vested interest in Academy USA. You want to talk about that?
Academy USA?
The team.
Oh, the Academy USA, yes. I was like, what? You know something I don't know? Yes, the Academy USA's team having Andrew Abkarian as well. You know, one of those players that can really get you a bunch of rebounds and a bunch of points,
Nice
too.
performance today.
Oh, what a beautiful pass. Izidjian unable to catch it. Ira Petsian frustrated by that. No bother, though. They're still up by plenty. Kaluna. No good. Lawal with the rebound. Off to Melik Setian. To Sarkis. Sarkis has Lawal. Kuo wants it. Sets the screen. Lawal lets it fly. It's good. Rennie Lawal getting his offensive campaign started.
Such an athletic
Leading
player,
scorers for today, 22 for Sokol, 12 for Kirkayan, 10 for Ira Petsian, and 8 for Yazidjian. 8 for Barsegian, Yazidjian, and Kaluna. Kaluna is nowhere near even the main scorer for today. And he gets his 10th point. On the other end, Armens, Odiambo, and Sarkis. 12 for Odiambo and 8 for Sarkis. When you compare the statistics, you really understand why the score is so lopsided. Great down low action by Joseph Kuo for the Armens. Ira Petsian takes it all the way. Finds him in the corner, unable to retrieve. Kirkayan's back into the game. Gonzalez as well. Substitutions
a couple
for
of threes
Armens.
sink in.
Odiambo unable to get there just in time, so he's going to have to wait till the next dead ball. Arisian finds an angle, goes up, no good.
Great pass.
Yazidjian goes up
contact.
and
No and
call.
one, but still good.
76-40, 36-point game. So, George, tell us, the venture of Fanzia. So what made you want to start something of that sort? And if you want to explain to the audience what you guys do, love to know more.
Yeah, Rich. So Joseph, my partner, and I started this business a couple of years ago. It's taken a lot of different turns, lot of different movements in the media and sports business, especially after COVID. Both of us have a passion for sports. You know, we started this not being noticed by our favorite teams, and so we wanted a platform where we could be seen. So we started Fanzia. We do live streaming, media, and fan engagement for sports and entertainment teams. And everything we do is built by the fans, for the fans.
Love that slogan, for the fans, by the fans. And thank you to our friends at Academy USA, the very place that we are currently streaming this game from. Whether you're watching from Armenia, Bulgaria, United States, doesn't matter. You're all taken care of because we're live streaming it through Fanzia at Academy USA. 76-42, 32-point game. Coming up on 3 minutes left in third quarter. Sokol gets his man way above.
No good. Oh, bad communication there.
Great hustle by Arisian, jumping into the fishnets of Academy USA.
He was able to shake that off quick. Tough guy.
Happy he's all right. Kirkayan finds him in the corner. Barsegian, no good. Rare miss by Barsegian. Kirkayan thinks about it. Excuse me, that was not Barsegian, that was Gonzalez in the corner. Thank you, Joe, for correcting me.
Odiambo uses his height. Great shot. And the key player on the Armens today,
So, George, when you were coming up with Jewelry City, what made you want to name it after such an iconic city?
You know, we have all these team names, but nobody chose the second largest city in Armenia. And so we thought, what a great idea. We had a couple of names in mind, and this is the one that just sat right.
What were the names in the bag?
You know, we chose a couple of cities. We even thought about taking a name from a former team who was in the AABA, who no longer has their team available. We thought about taking that team, but ultimately we just wanted to design a team from scratch. We wanted to be the ones to name it. We wanted the jerseys. You know, we were inspired by the Vince Carter Raptors jerseys.
Love it.
Yeah.
We'll get to see more of that at 3 p.m.
Excited for the next game, Rich. I know I'm a little biased, but we got a lot of guys, young guys on our team, eager to play, eager to come back from last week's tough result, building their chemistry. So really looking forward to our next game. Tune in live on YouTube here at the Academy USA.
Odiambo unable to convert. Barsegian.
2-on-1.
Hatami trying to set a
Good
screen on a
recovery.
2-on-2.
Great block by Odiambo. Barsegian under pressure. Great defense by Armens.
Hatami and Barsegian arguing. Barsegian asking, why are you setting the screen? We're on our fast break. Good points from both sides. And what was an inadvertent... Well, it's a timeout. We'll be back. And a little confusion out there between the referees. And a play was challenged by the Avan and unsuccessful. Ball remains in the hands of the Armens. 76-45, unsuccessful challenge. And the Barin goes up. Excuse me, Armen's challenge was successful. Avan was unsuccessful. So timeout remains for Armens, and great challenge. Smart move by Newton. But Kaluna operates back with a 3. 79-47 now. Lual thinks about it. Lual goes up. It's good. General Manager Newton Mayange likes what he sees. Kaluna guarded by Odiambo. Odiambo super low. Tough shot by Kaluna. Rebound Barsegian. Hatami goes up. It's good.
Some contact too. Great rebound. Great
Gotta
shot.
be able to be there. Fend off that body. Can't let him around. Oh.
And the deficit now 32 points, Rich. Great pass by Odiambo. A great block as well. Is it a foul?
81-49, as you can see that beautiful replay well beyond the arc. And a foul call.
Tough shot, and a foul is called.
Hovik
Will be shooting
Arisian
three.
going to be headed to the free throw line. 81-49, 52 left in the third quarter. George, would you, excuse me, before I ask my question. Crypto.com Arena Premium Events. Your only source and favorite source and also the best source is Narbe Pozeshkin at Crypto.com Arena Premium Events. If you want to watch the Lakers, Kings, Clippers, or the Sparks, while you can watch the Clippers during their Crypto.com Arena era, make sure to call Narbe Pozeshkin or connect with Narbe Pozeshkin on Instagram at premium_PEZ. That's premium_PEZ. And we're going through a second challenge now. Final challenge. So the Armens challenged the referee's decision a second time and successful once again. What an opportunity for the Armens, using their challenges very well.
I don't think we've had a failed challenge in this season so far. Players and coaches being real selective about the plays that they do challenge, coming up right and keeping their challenge available.
Barsegian
Kirkan
finds
under
the ball in
pressure.
his hands.
Great evasion.
30 seconds on the clock, 16 on the shot clock.
Kaluna might shoot this on it. Oh, wow. Caught me by surprise. What a great look. What a great pass. What a
Great
great
off
shot.
the ball movement by this Avan team. It's almost like they were all born together, that level of chemistry. Arisian comes down hard, but tough as nails.
Look at this
Man.
pass from Marco to Rene Gonzalez. Great play. Great vision.
Way to
Great
execute
composure.
that camera backboard, George. That's a great addition this year. As Arisian's going to be headed to the line.
No good.
Misses the first. Those are the baskets you got to make if you're trying to come back from a 34-point game.
Oh, great athleticism. For three, Arisian. No good. Kaluna with the rebound. Under some pressure. Oh, great look. Gonzalez takes it. Ryan Barsegian for three. No good. And that's the end of the third quarter.
Scores 83-49. Third quarter's done. Fourth quarter coming along the way. And we're back at Academy USA, where the Armens are down big, 83-49.
Avan has not taken their foot off the gas pedal, Rich. You think when you have a lead this big, start taking it easy, pull away some of your starters. Tough shot by Kaluna.
That might be the first time I've seen Kaluna actually drive. Gonzalez knew where he was at what time. Turns himself in. Rennie Lual headed to the free throw line. Shoot two. George, the question that I wanted to ask you earlier, who would you rather fight? Would you rather fight 50 duck-sized horses, or would you rather fight 15 horse-sized ducks?
Rich, I gotta be honest. This is the randomest question I've ever heard.
Well, what if I was to tell you randomest is not a word, George, as we are now headed into our 9-minute 30 mark, 83-51. I would say there's a lot to talk about, but the score is 83-51 as Gonzalez knocks down that
Gonzalez
three.
subtly creeping up the stat sheet, just stuffing it for Avan.
Major Zorro vibes, dare I say.
That is true. I can't unsee that now.
Odiambo, it's good.
Tough rebound, tough shot. Gonzalez took some contact.
An inadvertent hit by Sarkis. Gonzalez on the floor, making sure he's all right. An elbow to the face, it seems. And happily, Rene Gonzalez is doing okay. He never answered the duck question.
I actually lost track.
It was the
15 duck-sized
5-0. The team was asking for an ice pack from the commentating team. Not much we can help there. Only we can vocally support them. Barsigian against Arisian. Sokol. Odiambo wants more action. He's active. Barsigian goes up. No good. Rebound Odiambo. Out goes Lual. Lual's going to go all the way. Bang out.
Oh, what a dunk.
By
Maybe we can get a
Rennie
replay
Lual.
on that.
Great pass by Odiambo, making it happen. Barsigian goes up, no call. Now it does. Jajayan jumps 2 inches above the ground to show his concern.
Queuing up the replay there. Let's see how it looks. What a dunk.
Serap Jajayan with the built of a 1940s tank.
Let's see the replay there. Oh, tough dunk.
Odiambo liked what he saw.
We all liked what we saw.
Barsigian knocks down the first. Jajayan still pleading his case. Also a doppelganger of Ben Affleck. As Barsigian able to knock down the second. Arisian to Odiambo. Back to
Great
Arisian.
play. Took some contact. Colby Arisian with that tough shot.
That's what they've been needing, George. They've been needing some kind of rhythm going on where it involves more than just one player.
If they do find that rhythm long term, this is actually one of the toughest teams to beat.
Long
Has
term.
been for every season. I think this is just a one-off game.
Great passing.
Lual slips. Avan makes the team pay.
Arisian receives a screen by Odiambo. Sarkis catches it.
Great screen by Odiambo.
Sarkis
Kaluna
loses
with the
handle.
steal.
Kirkhan.
Mike Kirkhan, so composed, keeps everything calm.
Atami to Barsegian.
And it's
good. Barsegian, the dark horse of the Avan. earned his first stripes a few seasons back, getting an all-team award.
He now has 12 points.
Oh, great movement.
Armenian for 3, and it's good. Really making a difference for the Armens fourth quarter.
Kirkayan thought there was a foul. Armenian's just there. Sokol wants a two-man game with Kaluna. Sokol cuts through. Kaluna guarded by Lual. Lots of action. And great hustle from both sides. Our producer, Joe Babikian, helping us out, making sure everything's smooth. And a major thank you to Azad Wheels. Azad Wheels joining AABA Pro-Am Basketball League as a sponsor for both Kalikia and the AABA. And a lot of chatter happening between both sides.
Four on the shot clock.
Ira Petzi, and it seems like they're going to look for Sokol in the corner. They do.
Quick shot, and they do. And it's
Sokol
good.
over
Under
the
pressure from Odiambo.
Over the 7-foot Fred Odiambo.
Armenian for 3. He's been on fire fourth quarter. This is what we've needed in all game.
Now a 31-point lead. Some life coming. Avan unable to save. Dare I say a 12-point run could get something going.
And with another replay of that 3, tough shot.
Armenian once more. It's good.
It's good.
Armenian helping a comeback, potentially in the making. Avan's really got to slow the game down to not allow Armenian's 19 points to phase them and further deepen it.
He's 50% from the 3-point line, Rich, and all of them at the fourth quarter.
What a stat
Kaluna,
line.
tough shot. Avan with the offensive rebound.
Can't let those second chance opportunities. Dabakian has Lual and Odiambo. Finds Odiambo. Then Lual.
Great play.
Great passing. 68-94.
Fourth quarter, Armens looking like a completely different team, Rich.
No, completely, George. 94-68, 5.5 left to go. Some level of light at the end of the tunnel for the Armens. Can they hold on? And an offensive foul. The Armens, everything's going their way.
Cutting the lead down significantly. Look at that replay here. Great team play by the Armens.
And the Armens looking to turn the tide. Armenians will open again. Dabakian wants it this time. Finds Armenian. Yazigian guarding Armenian. Odiambo sets the screen.
He's on fire.
Armenian.
He'll probably make this.
And one!
Armenian! Bringing the Armens back to life in the fourth quarter. What an exciting play to see.
94-71. This is the exact type of basketball you come to see here at Glendale, California's Academy USA.
This
George.
is elite level basketball from Holding Armenian this quarter. Unbelievable.
Holding off Avan from scoring a bucket in the last few possessions has been key. The question is, can they stay consistent? 94-71. Can they break it to a 94-81 soon? And the foot was on the line. Correction, 94-70. And, of course, got to thank our team. Fanzia, by the fans, for the fans. If you feel unheard, don't worry. Fanzia will see you, and they will hear you. Ira Petzian brings it the other way. Abulian, unfazed but still cautious. Coach Abulian making sure the Avan don't collapse here.
I mean, this lead is cut down to 23 points. All bets are off. I mean, at this momentum, 5 minutes left in the game, things could take a quick turn.
I like the enthusiasm by the Armens Basketball Club bench. a lot more alive, no egos involved. Kept it together, kept it composed, and this is exactly what Newton, General Manager Newton, was talking about for the Armens Basketball Club. George, do you think they have what it takes to make this comeback?
I think they do, based on what we've seen. Hovig Arisian really leading the team. Ball movement has completely changed. Rini Lual has come back alive as well.
And
another
one!
point, and one.
Arisian making an effort for the decades. Hovig Arisian, crazy storyline. Had to say goodbye to basketball for a few times, but now he's back officially. And man,
I think it's time for Coach Manuel Bullion to start getting a little nervous, making the right adjustments. It's still 4 minutes. All bets are off right now. With this kind of momentum, you got to see what happens.
21-point game, 95-74.
Avan's really got to slow the pace of this game. Alex Soko. Oh, Ako Kaluna, he's got an open look. Pump fake. Twice. And now he's under too much pressure. Great pass.
Oh, he's got to shoot that. 5 seconds, and a great defensive effort by Debachian. He's going to go all the way. He gets some contact. And one! This Armens team is coming back. 95-76.
We've really been missing this from Andrew Debachian. I've been, talking about how he's one of my favorite players in this league. He's been really absent all game. Finally getting his rhythm in. The whole Armens team. Fred, Andrew, Hovig Arisian. Unbelievable stuff. I'm excited to see the rest of this 4 minutes.
25 points by Arisian, 17 by Odiambo, 13 by Lual, 8 by Debachian, and 8 by Sarkis. Everyone's getting involved. Debachian knocks that one down. 95-77, 18-point match.
And the pressure's on.
Debachian.
And this is why he's one of the defensive powerhouses of this league. Gets caught with the reach in.
Newton protecting his players.
Not arguing that
was not a foul, George. He thought that wasn't.
Andrew stepped away like it was. I think he knew better. Coaches are always going to advocate for their players. Ako Kaluna and Fred, the matchup we've been talking about all week.
Still can't forget, George, you still can't forget. Ako can shoot lights out from far away deep. 6 seconds on the shot
Look
clock.
at this pressure.
Sokol to Yazigian.
Great defense. Oh, and they get caught for the foul.
Tough break, but it stops the clock for a little bit for the Armens. Yazigian forced to earn the basket. 95-77, 3:50 left to go in regulation. What a comeback it's been. Just earlier, we were talking about 49 points for Armens. Oh, my God.
It's an 18-point deficit now, Rich. 3 minutes, 50 seconds. It's not impossible. We've seen it happen before here at AABA.
Yazigian stops the bleeding finally. 96-77. One of the defensive players in this league.
Misses the second. Odiambo with the rebound.
Armens
are really cranking up the pressure now. Oh, great pass.
Oh!
Great dunk.
Odiambo.
We'll get a highlight of that soon in an instant replay. This team's come alive. I love to see it. This has really got me excited, Rich.
George, we were falling asleep approximately 40 minutes ago talking about ducks and horses, but here we are talking about Armens again. Yazigian thinks about it, gets his man in the air.
Oh,
great move.
Great take.
Against Debachian. The defensive Yazigian against the defensive Debachian. Lual thinks about it. Finds Arisian. No. Odiambo. Great pass to Lual. It's good. 81-98.
Complete change in chemistry.
This
Ball
team
movement
believes.
has changed. Field goal percentage has changed. Whole different team.
Avan
But
finally.
defensively can't hold it down.
Dare I say,
19-point
could
game.
this be the end, George?
Armens really stepped it up on offense, but it's the defensive work that's still struggling. Hovig Arisian blocked this time.
Smart move by Sokol. Holding the clock. As Kirkayan finds Sokol. Sokol lets it fly, and
great
Avan
three.
lays the dagger in the coffin. Man, what a game this has been, George.
25 points. That's his 5th three-pointer. He's been on fire all game, but relatively quiet in the fourth quarter. Is he going to get another one? He takes it. No good. Avan with the offensive rebound. Ako Kaluna, he's going to pull up. Or maybe not.
10 seconds on the shot clock, 1:53 on the game clock. Kaluna looks to ice the time. 4 seconds
on the shot clock.
Some finesse. And man, George, look, Alex Sokol has my player of the game candidate.
Undisputed, Rich. The stat sheets say it all. We've seen the effect he's had this game. I mean, the entire Avan team has played phenomenally. There wasn't one area where they really struggled in today. But Alex Sokol is my player of the game as well. Fred with the dunk, but not sure it's going to matter anymore. Still an 18-point game with a minute left on the clock.
Scores 103-85. I think by the end of this match, the Armens are going to be a lot happier than the Avan are.
I think Manuel Bullion, Coach Manuel Bullion, was getting nervous. He was keeping his cool on the bench, but if I was him, my heart would start beating a little faster than it was. Great block by Luol, and a great pass by Hobi Garician. It's tough.
General Manager Newton really likes what he sees. I think this was one of those decisive moral victories that you needed as the ball. As like, see on the instant replay, Fredo Diambo.
Great support by Coach Newton today. I mean, he's supporting his players. He knows the result and where the team is at. He knows what kind of work they got to put in for next week, but still keeping his composure, supporting the players. He loves to see the fight. The Armens team really didn't give up, despite how down they were.
Truly, they didn't let a single reason pass by to disrespect this Armens team. This Armens team still deserving of that title of the power rankings. However, with them dropping to 1-1, that will likely change. 105-85, that's the end of this match. Armens versus Avan. Player of the game today, Alex Sokol. 25 points out of a 10-21 field goal attempts, 4 rebounds, and 1 assist. 2 steals as well. We're going to be sidelined with them soon with Alex Sokol. I am here with Academy USA player of the game, Alex Sokol. Alex Sokol, 10 of 21 from the field, made him with 28 points, 2 steals, and a block as well. So, Alex, a lot of people have already made a name for yourself today, in this league as an offensive player, but you were showing both ends of the floor. Can you walk me through it? What do you feel like you're known for? Because clearly we're looking at you from the three-point line.
For sure, yeah. I mean, that's what I do. I shoot the ball. That's how I became, a ball player at this level. But, you can't just be a shooter. I try to give everything I got on both ends of the floor. That's the right way to play. I got to do that for my teammates because they're finding me on offense, so it's only right I play hard on defense.
How is the chemistry coming along? This Avan team, notorious for not making many roster changes. You're one of the first players that they've really added and made them a big part of the process. How's the chemistry coming along?
It's easy to play with these guys. I mean, we move the ball, we screen, we know what we do. And so my game fits right in with these guys, so I don't think the change was too much. I'm just happy they want me on the team.
So Alex, you're currently on track to get some kind of all-team award in the future, whether it's first or second. What should we expect from you moving forward, and what are the expectations for Avan as a whole?
For sure. I mean, I'm always a team guy first, so all I care about is winning, and, I'm going to do everything I can to help the team. My individual performance, I know what I do well, and I'm going to just keep on stacking good days, good games at a time.
Alex, thank you so much. Go enjoy the win with the team. Thank you for joining us. Make sure to subscribe to YouTube make sure to subscribe to our page on YouTube as AABA Pro-Am Basketball League. This was your host, Rich Elmoyne, alongside with George Kakejian from Fanzia. We'll see you soon at our next match, Artsakh Basketball Club versus Gyumri City.